Can we get a fact check if your body will reabsorb pee?
It definitely doesn't.
And in the middle of the video, will you give us a thumbs up or a
And
thumbs
ask
down?
Siri if it's stored in the balls.
Okay.
What is in the balls? You know what I mean?
It's those metal things that you can move
Guys,
around.
welcome back to Smosh Pit Theater, our lovely show where we get on the stage and perform scenes of many kinds. You may have seen our last video where we did improv scenes with your DMs, which are things that you guys have said to us in private. But it's crazy the things that you guys say on main, in public, in the comments. So today, that's what we're doing. We have this bowl of all of your comments in here, and we're gonna perform improv scenes using them as lines of dialogue. How is everybody feeling?
Marvelous.
Fantastic.
Scared.
I'm ready to tell the story.
Pit is stored in the bowls.
We are all very serious, very trained actors, and we're very good at improv, right, Ian?
Yes, and?
All right, you guys ready? Who wants to go first?
I will go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Get up there,
Great
boys.
combo.
Guys, what kind of scene do we
Guys.
want to do?
You're running for student president. You're giving speeches.
And
Okay.
guys, I think this new iPhone's gonna be our most powerful yet.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
All right, ready? Let's get into it.
Thank you, Mrs. Baker. I can take this away first if my opponent is okay with that.
No, it's chill, go on.
I believe I would be the best student body class president. For here, because everyone knows that my entire sophomore year I had one saying, and that saying was, "I like Angelica explosive energy." And that's what people always say about me. Me, Angelica. That I have explosive energy, and a president at this school needs to have explosive energy, unlike my opponent, who is a wet Twizzler.
Okay, listen up, Angelica. Ian graduated from boner jokes to bussy jokes. Angelica Ian is a worthless piece of shit and will not be a good head of the student body president, a good head of the student body. No head.
People love my bussy jokes, okay? I, Angelica Ian, am known for my bussy jokes, and you know what else I'm known for? I really want to touch Chance's forehead. And if I'm president, I think Chance will let me finally touch his forehead.
Look, that wasn't a part of the deal. I wasn't agreed to that. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I hate that this is good content.
I hate it too.
Yeah.
Wow. Who do you think would have won that election?
Ian.
Angelica Ian.
Angelica Ian.
Angelica Ian has
Angelica.
explosive energy.
Explosive.
Angelical cat.
Yeah, I was gonna say Angelica Ian's definitely a cat's cat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Angelica, you should go next.
You want to go next? Toby?
Angelica and Ian.
Let's
Angelica
go.
Ian.
Okay, you guys are at a dinner party, and you both really have to pee, but you don't want to leave the table.
Yeah.
I like the idea. I mean, it's a little bit different, but if they're both motivational speakers,
Okay, great.
maybe it's before they're going out. Like before they're
about
going
they're
out on
about to perform?
stage, they're prepping how they should
Great.
do this.
Love that.
Love
okay.
that. Okay, so you're both motivational speakers getting prepped to go on stage and give your speech. All right, let's get into it.
Buddy, you ready?
I'm so ready.
Yeah.
I'm so
This
ready.
is the biggest crowd we've ever played.
I know, 3 people.
Three
I really
people.
think like this whole motivational, I know we've
know.
been working on it for 10 years.
Yeah.
I feel like we went from 1 to 2
and
to
now to 3. You just gotta make sure you don't do what you did last time, okay?
Okay.
Just make sure you don't. I am 99% sure they're all high right now. Okay?
You know, well, yes.
Okay.
I mean, that's understandable, being
Yeah.
that we are motivation for stoners, trying
Yeah.
to get them off the couch.
That's our main thing.
Yeah.
Because we were that. And we're not anymore.
I know, and you know what I always say?
What do you want to say?
Tommy, I just want you to know, I see you gradually getting more buff every video, and I validate your muscles. That's what I always. It's what I always
You
say.
always say, and honestly, your mantras work,
Because
dude.
yes,
Your
because
mantras
Tommy
work.
was the first stoner that I ever met, and boy, was he just in a sad, sorry state. But every day I see him getting stronger and stronger.
And that's why we're here.
Exactly.
Okay, let's just say our motivational speech to ourselves before we go on.
Yeah, we
Ready?
have to motivate ourselves
Yeah,
before we motivate
ready?
them. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And there Ian was, barbecue sauce on his titties.
I would be the fourth.
Oh my God.
Is
Sad
that a
in the
reference? You had
audience.
barbecue sauce on your titties?
Yeah, it's like a line from Orange is the New Black where the person wishes, she's like, I woke up, barbecue sauce on my titties.
I thought it was a vine.
One of those was saying that it sounded like all 99% of us might have been high.
I wonder
That's
which
not
one-
true.
which
Never been.
But people have been saying that like Anthony and I were stoners like since the beginning of Smosh.
Yeah.
They're like, I mean, but that's always like the response to anything that's like a little wild or wacky. They're like, huh, what kind of drugs were they on?
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't have to be on drugs to like come up with wild, wacky shit.
Yeah, you don't have to be on drugs to be quirky and silly and goofy and fun.
Maybe we're just really stupid.
I just want to point out, each time we've gone up, one person has had a chain.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
the
great
rules.
observation.
Sorry.
That's really
It's
awesome.
I feel like
the
that was a
rules.
necessary observation to make.
And that's why I left my chain at home today. It's because I wanted to keep balance.
Same.
You guys are a married couple, and you both suspect the other of cheating on you.
Ooh. Tea.
Yeah. High stakes. Reddit stories.
I got your crack.
I have your crack.
Clap us in.
I'm clapping.
Please clap.
Hey, Jen, I've got a question for you.
What's up, Sam?
There's been a car that every time I come home is driving away. I'm wondering if you've had like cleaners come around or if, you know, it was a birthday party, more like sausage party.
Honey,
I'm wondering if you're having a sausage party.
it is 7 a.m.
Yeah, good morning.
Are you talking about the truck that has the license plate that says,
Yes.
How is Tommy simultaneously a 70s straight porn star and the gayest man alive?
And we're all wondering that.
It is a great license plate. I have seen that car, and I don't know who that is.
All right, fine.
It's interesting that whenever that car's driving away, you come home.
Oh,
Are they dropping you off?
no, and I've stayed late at work for a very important reason. Damn, y'all are insufferable sometimes. Y'all are insufferable sometimes. And I'm not telling you why I'm staying late at work. It's my work.
Well, I saw a notification on our home computer earlier in email,
Oh no, what was it?
and the subject line said, "Is this made for kids? I mean, I can't imagine how it's supposed to be funny." Who's sending you adult content, honey?
I'm sorry, I'm trying some new stuff out. I'm trying to get other avenues of money in. Don't you want to go on vacation sometimes?
I do, because I'm in love with you, my husband.
And I'm in love with you, my wife.
Okay.
But I do have to confess, feral, all of them.
I know our children are a lot.
And I don't know if I can take it anymore.
Please, I can't do this alone. You know what our couples therapist said last week. Damn, Ian and Angela are in sync. S-I-N-K.
And one day we'll be like them.
I know, they are relationship goals.
And why does our therapist bring in a couple for us to look at every time we're in there? I'm like, that's great, cool. I'd be them if I could, but I used to sleepwalk when I was younger, and there was this one time I went into my parents' room in the middle of the night and just peed my pants.
I think they got fixed.
That was so good.
That was awesome.
God damn.
Yeah, wow. I love that the Ian and Angela are in sync.
Sync.
I-N space S-I-N-K.
What video?
Oh, wow.
What video do you think that was?
Every video?
Yeah.
Why is it all about how I look?
Yeah, you're getting commented on your
Yeah.
All
body.
of my looks?
Yeah.
I'll go again.
Nice.
I'll go.
Yeah. Shangela.
Shangela.
Let's go. Give us what you got.
One of you is a driving instructor, and the other person's a student.
Yeah.
Right after this performance, I have to get straight to Dear Evan Hansen on Broadway. And I'm just in costume.
And scene.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't let this happen, but you know what? You seem like you've got the knack for it, so.
Okay,
you'll just
any
wanna
tips?
You know what? You just pedal the metal.
Oh.
Is kind of my thoughts. So.
All right.
That's a steering wheel, and if you just want to shift the gear into go.
Okay, into go?
Into go.
How long have you been working here?
Just today.
Oh.
I just started.
Wow.
I walked into the building. I looked at them and I said, "Thought Chris had an allergic reaction," and they were like, "He did have an allergic reaction. You're in." And I was like, "Yeah, great." And now I'm the driving instructor.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Just you got this.
Whoa!
Yeah. So we'll drive down this road.
I got the hang of this.
Yeah. We're doing fine.
Okay. This kind of feels, you know.
Keep your hand on 12.
It kind of feels like Angela sounds like Bobby Hill.
Oh no.
Wow, that's pretty devastating. I don't know what to say to that. That's the meanest thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, be careful. Get on the on-ramp there. We're getting on the 405.
Oh, I'm getting really nervous.
I'm just throwing you right into it.
Yeah.
You know, well, since we're driving along, we got a lot of time. I don't like to listen to podcasts. I like to just talk. A thought. I particularly enjoyed Chance's nipples.
Oh. I need tips for driving, not that.
Well, those are 2 tips that I was just telling you about. So
honestly,
come on.
dude.
Yeah.
Wow!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh my God! We're falling!
Oh my God! Is that guy okay?
This series never fails to make me realize how not on the internet I am. Like, what the f is a red pill?
Oh God!
Oh no!
We just hit a millennial!
Oh my God! Look at the car!
Ah!
What are you?
Tell me why Tommy is an exact replica of my Spanish teacher!
Woo!
Oh shit! Okay, pull over.
Biggest babies ever.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. Okay, just be cool.
Okay.
You were driving pretty crazy back there.
I can explain, officer. I'm in charge here.
Yeah.
You see, Courtney is having a parent trap moment.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I cannot believe my parents broke up.
Yeah.
I understand completely. I would hit someone with my car as well if I was being parent trapped.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you guys move on. Just drive safely. Just remember, that is not Chicago style.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That was a close one.
Wow.
You know what? I think you're a great driver. I think you passed.
Yeah.
You know why? How dare you, Spencer? That's why.
Way to go.
Wow.
That was really good. You being hit by a car. That
It's hard to get
was.
hit by a car and grab a thing.
No, you
Yeah,
actually
that
did it
was
perfectly.
It was really good.
You know who would never get hit by a car?
Chance's
Chance.
Chance's nipples.
Chance's
Dude,
nipples.
what
Chance
is
never-
with our men's is getting objectified?
I
to
know.
No,
such
because
a
Chance
degree.
told the story about how he thinks he couldn't get hit by a car. He would jump over it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chance
that's
said
true.
He
When?
said-
That's,
It's in a video.
And
It's crazy.
he still thinks it.
It's
Yeah.
those moments where you realize Chance is the chosen.
Chosen. Yeah.
Fully the chosen.
Chance is the chosen.
But that was crazy. Who's Bobby Hill?
Bobby Hill is
The son from King of the Hill.
son in King of the
blonde.
Hill.
He does sound a lot like
It's
you.
no,
See, it's all Tommy. It's
He's
like what
voiced
you
by
look
a
like,
woman.
and it's always what I sound like.
Yeah.
and it's always
No,
Do you
no,
wanna
it's
hear it?
happening again.
He's like,
Ian's pulling up a YouTube video
He's
while
like,
we're filming a YouTube video.
Guys, it's time for our once per video. Ian pulls up a video.
That's my purse. Don't
You
Like the thing is, it's
nailed
not
that.
wrong at all.
Oh, here it is.
my purse.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Don't
Here's.
be afraid to shout it. That's my purse. Try it again. That's my purse.
That's you.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that was exactly.
Dude, you could be in the remake.
I'll go next.
Ian and Spencer up.
Ian and Spencer.
So we're thinking you guys are two retail employees, and it's the holidays, it's the rush, and you guys are just trying to get through the day.
Okay.
All right? Feel good?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
like
let's
a
give them some
busy Nordstrom.
encouragement.
Busy Nordstrom.
A busy Nordies.
God, I tell you.
We barely made it through that Black Friday, I'll tell you that much.
Well, guess what? We got like, I don't know, what is it, 15 more days till
15 more days
Christmas?
till Christmas. 15 more days till Christmas. So you know what? Before we get into it, before those shoppers come
Those
rushing
damn
in,
dirty shoppers.
you know, 47 minutes. Hell yeah.
Yeah, 47 minutes of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we just got to pull it together. Remember what our supervisor told us? He said, Garrett is hot in a beekeeping dad way.
Yeah, Garrett. Well, you know what? That was weird that he objectified us like that.
It really was weird because I'm pretty sure Garrett quit like years ago.
Yeah, you know what? After that Black Friday, we saw that kid get torn apart limb from limb,
Yeah.
trying to get that Lego set.
He never got over that.
Yeah, but you know what? That wasn't even the craziest thing I saw, because one time, Tommy is spelled with an E. Somehow this is the gayest thing about him. Non-derogatory, just interesting.
If I didn't know now that Tommy was gay, after these few comments that I've heard so far, I guess it's true.
There's actually a lot of depth to him.
There's a lot of depth. Yeah.
He's actually a brilliantly talented comedian.
Yeah,
but
have you ever thought he looked kind of like a 70s porn star? Oh, hey, Soup.
Shit, you're a little early.
Yeah, sorry, I'm in the mall, just walking around.
We don't open for another 46 minutes.
What do you guys sell here?
Oh, jeez.
Bass fishing supplies.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense why on the front there's a sign that says, there's a reason why they have a mandatory military and community service in most civilized countries. Which is very Bass Pro Shops. If you
You know what? He did his service. You know, I got bone spurs.
Yeah, I did. I did do my service, and you know, I just like to follow what the military always tells me. I have actually put butter in my armpit before to soften it. Then I realized I have a microwave.
That is military training.
You definitely served. Look, I served as well.
Thank you.
And my accent is slowly coming out, my military accent. I too have terrible trauma when it comes to beef stroganoff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
those MREs.
Yeah,
the MRE
that's right.
beef stroganoff.
All right.
Terrible.
Well, you guys have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
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 Oh man, I tell you what, if I see one more customer, I tell you what, I chance you good getting beaten by Angela.
I think he was saying, chance you good getting beaten by Angela.
Oh, chance you good getting beaten by Angela.
Look, you know, while you were in the military, I studied the blade.
Yes, of course. Yes, I've seen your katana skills.
Why am I violently sobbing?
Because we're all victims of capitalism.
And scene.
Sort of, yeah.
Wow. We're all victims of capitalism.
Tommy, these comments.
Yeah! My name is Tommy with 2 M's, but there's a famous Tommy Bow who's a hot rugby player, so I gotta be different.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Someone, speaking of a comment, I spell it that way on like my handles and shit, because someone wrote Tommy Uncomfortable Bone Energy, and that was hilarious, and I was like, oh, that's the new thing.
Yeah, so we've been calling him DJ Tommy Bones ever since.
Yeah. And
I
that's
didn't know that was the origin of Bone.
Yeah, it was the best.
Tommy Uncomfortable Bone Energy. I was like, the
The weirder the comment, the more accurate they typically are.
Yeah, like why am I violently
Oh my
sobbing
God.
right now? What's that from?
Did I send you that comment I saw? It was like, Shane laughs like a kickball.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Which
Wildly
it sucks.
accurate.
It sucks that it works.
That's
yeah,
incredible.
It really sucks that
That's
it's.
awesome.
Yeah, it's
That's like
unfortunate.
synesthesia stuff.
Yeah. Like a kickball. Shall we?
I have a great pitch.
Okay.
You guys are both anthropologists, and you're studying a cave with ancient,
Calm down. You calm down.
He's been waiting for this moment.
No,
psychedelic
this is
industry.
great.
Let him
You
cook.
guys are great.
Let him cook.
Let me cook! You guys are in a cave studying ancient cave-like paintings and writings.
Okay, yes.
2 Chainz. 2 Chainz.
You know his
Not 2 Chainz anymore.
his original name was Titty Boy 2 Chainz.
All right.
Yeah!
Okay.
My favorite actors in this play.
No one has been in this cave for 5,000 years, so we have to be very careful.
Yes, I'm trying to gently decipher what this message is saying on the wall right now.
Just, it helps for me to remember the mantra when I'm doing it, so I don't ruin it.
Okay, what was that again?
The mantra is, for real, Ian has been glowing up, damn.
Oh, yes. Yeah, because the better you treat it, the more it will glow when I unveil it. I think I'm seeing a word or two here.
I see it too, yes,
Okay, we need an anthem funeral. Are we in a mausoleum of some kind?
Perhaps.
Wow.
Wait. Yes, okay, I think there's another tomb right here.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if
Ian
they were
been
predicting
glowing
the
up
future.
For real. Okay, let's see. I think it says, Shane's noun shirts are so odd, but I like them. First limes, and now camel. They're so weird. Laughing face emoji.
Wow.
They had
This is
emojis
huge.
back then?
This is huge.
Oh my God, what is that?
Oh my God.
We've unleashed the beast.
A creature of the past.
Oh my gosh. What are you trying to say? Speak
Say-
words.
Is it saying something?
Speak
Is
words.
it saying something?
The tall Portuguese girl/woman is so attractive, it's crazy. And I normally hate when girls have bangs, but she is just so beautiful, man.
Oh, she's so right. We need to banish this beast. Hold on. There must be a recitation to get rid of this beast.
I think, okay, that one we deciphered earlier.
Yeah,
That's a
right here.
spell. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Let's say it.
You don't know? I'm hard. I'm a girl. That didn't work.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
Very special, put it in my mouth.
Whoa. So we put the spell in its mouth and it disappeared. Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's.
Hi, I'm a tall Portuguese woman. Have you seen my wife? She came through here.
She came through here, this cave?
Yeah, my
This
wife.
cave.
We were on a hike and she just wandered into this
Was
cave.
she the one with like the nice bangs?
No, I'm the one with nice bangs. I'm a tall
Can she
Portuguese
see the
woman.
bangs?
No, my wife, she likes to crawl around and stuff. Something you might have recognized. For the longest time, I thought he was talking about meth and not actual crystals.
Dad, Mom's in the car. She said,
Where is this family coming from in
Yeah.
this ancient cave?
she said, Shane looks like Daniel Craig.
Okay.
Wow, whoever that is, that's an awesome compliment.
Yeah, I'm going back to the car.
This has to be
Thanks,
illegal,
son.
please.
Have we
Sir.
unleashed this entire family?
Did we open a portal of some kind? So I have to ask. Smosh is a legal adult in the UK.
Yeah, that's true. Smosh is illegal in most countries. But I am a drug dealer and I deal mostly in Smosh. Wait, hold on. I'm seeing something here. I'm not an anthropologist.
Yeah,
or
you
anything,
shouldn't
but
be just
Don't be
swiping
touching
like
Did you
that.
see that this says, I am glad Spencer is straight because the gay crowd would have broken his pussy in half by now.
Dad, I'm in the car.
Oh God!
Oh my God.
Holy.
And I thought the private DMs were bad. Holy shit.
your pussy in half by now?
I don't even know what that means.
You guys have gotten some insane shit. I got the Daniel Craig comment.
That's
I'm
awesome.
good. I can stop there.
What if we reenacted a nativity scene?
I feel like we are the.
One of the natives.
The nativity scene.
There's
Yeah.
many versions. Taylor's version.
Yeah. Do you want to be Joseph?
Sure. Yeah, I know
Or wait,
that.
Spencer,
I
were
know
you
that.
gunning to be Joseph?
I was gunning to be Joseph.
Do you want to be Joseph?
Yeah.
Mary.
All right, cool.
Are you
Yeah.
Mary? Okay.
I know Mary.
Yeah.
You're a virgin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, well, Mary, it seems like you're finally due.
Just really into it.
Even your walk on. You start the improv show from the audience.
right,
Take
Mary.
two.
All right. nativity scene.
Guess we're gonna give birth in this manger.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
This is, you know.
It's crazy because you didn't even let me hit.
Out the gate.
Yeah.
Every
well,
time I
mean,
tried to hit, you were just like, the Kellogg guy believed tasty food led to sexual arousal. That's why the cereal's bland.
It's true. It is true. It is true. And you know, I've been thinking, it just wasn't the right time. You know, I always felt like, you know, eventually I was gonna give it to you, but then I thought both of them could design my interiors.
Both of who?
I am an angel,
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
and I have come with good word. And
Okay.
yes, your interiors have been redesigned.
Yeah, one of.
By
yep.
God, I have come to share with you the great news. Who needs form when you're a YouTuber? Ha ha.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Spencer gives me the vibe that he would be asked to be a bridesmaid, like Charles in B99. Oh my gosh.
shit.
Are those
Three wise guys.
wise guys?
Well, two of them.
Yo, are you the guys who f***ed my wife?
What?
I said, are you the three wise guys who f***ed my wife?
We come bearing a message.
Yes.
Shard looks more
like
ball sack than veins.
Hallelujah.
Chard is one of the gifts we are bringing today.
Oh.
We
One of
heard
the
a
three.
great babe was going to be born this evening.
Yes.
Yeah, because somebody f***ed my wife.
I'm telling you, there was like light came down and then like boom.
Okay, well, you know what I have to say to that? I just think it's funny how Ian's mustache looked like it was put on with glue.
Well, that may be true. However, which ep she eat cat food?
Ah, yes. That's the book of Revelation.
The great angel, what have you, what
You're
has
still
happened
here.
so far?
I have another great message from God.
Whoa.
Spencer really is the homoerotic king. Yes.
The baby.
The
She's
king
coming.
unto the world.
She's coming.
Oh,
Quick, someone say
Our
the prayer.
Lord is dropping.
I will say the prayer.
Ian has a sister?
Yes.
Oh, it's going.
I want one. Every is potato.
Whoa.
When Shane was running around screaming like Angela, my phone gave that headphone volume too loud notification that iPhones now have. If that doesn't say something, I don't know what does.
And let me bless this child with one last blessing.
Yes.
Is the guy who said it too football-y the only play that knows anything about football or jail? I damn, all those other answers were horrible.
Oh, she's beautiful. Wait, I think she's saying her first words.
Ian, you need to hug Angela.
Oh,
Wait, guys, what do we name her?
I have a good name.
Yes.
I dreamt of it, and I believe it is part of the prophecy. This babe shall be named. It's really disappointing to see people dressing up as a demonic nun. Not only is it blasphemous, but extremely disrespectful to Christians. And I know for sure, if we did this for any other religion, Miranda would be berated and canceled.
It's true. We
Miranda.
shouldn't do anything blasphemous ever. We should never blaspheme the Christian faith.
Jesus.
Listen to this stupid child.
Holy shit.
I am Jesus.
That's awesome. I love that someone saw Amanda in that insane nun outfit,
They're like,
and
the
they were just like,
teleport
And then proceeded to call her Miranda.
can we just reenact what happened, like what an average day at work is like?
Oh yeah.
So you're saying like Smosh Office, the soap opera?
I say we do something different. We play ourselves, but it's like the soap opera version of what it's like every
love
day
it.
when we're hanging out.
I love
That's great.
it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Get in there.
So
Okay.
Spencer, I'd say in a typical day, I'd say Ian or Tommy are there first.
Great.
Oh yeah, because we're the only ones on time.
That's right, boy.
Okay.
This is the last scene. The days of our Smosh.
Yeah.
Ooh, very beautiful.
Classic soap opera.
Morning, Ian. How you doing?
I tell you what, it's everyone was supposed to be here 2 hours ago, and still it's just the two of us. We've been here Whole time, right at our call time, still nobody. The only thing that's running through my head right now is I feel uncomfortable with Shane Top thrusting at me, laughing face emoji.
At least you're getting some kind of thrusting.
Yeah? Why? What do you mean by that?
Because every day I come into work, and I feel so alone. Ian, my Kumbawamba king.
Kumbawamba. It says Kumbawamba. Oh,
Hey,
hello,
Ian.
Shane.
Oh, good to
Ian?
see you here.
Ian, or should I say Chumbawamba's #1 fan?
Must you keep thrusting?
Sorry I'm 2 hours late. Oh, we will be needing more of this.
No, you simply won't be needing more of this. Because I'm going to HR and I will say you are not playing according the rules, but it was nice game. Smile.
I'm not gonna let you go to HR.
Well, too bad, because I'm going to HR.
No!
Yes.
No, don't eat the nut the bros left in the JO booth.
Oh, boys, someone say nut in the J.O. booth?
Oh, God, it's Spencer, the grossest man here.
Oh, what's up, Grossy? How are you today?
Not much, dude. I'm sorry I'm late. You know, I was busy this morning.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, the stains are there.
Yeah, you know. I had to close my laptop because, you know, I was seeing some weird shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's f***ing your dad.
Hey guys,
My dad.
morning meeting is gonna be soon, so.
Courtney,
make
why are you doing the
sure
morning meeting?
Yeah, I don't know, because Heidi wasn't available, so she's asking me to go around and tell you to get your poopies and peepees in before morning meeting and just something to remember for today's shoot.
Okay, Heidi, before you get started, sorry, Courtney, before you get started, no hate, but you look like Adam Sandler.
Okay.
That's what the line said.
Pretty good. But yeah, before the morning meeting, today is a special day because Ian looks like lumberjack. So.
I need to leave. Because you know what? And I'll say this just to myself. You can't hear me say this. They are so bad at counting.
Oh no, sweetheart, how are you doing?
What happened?
Keurig! It's off! We can't run the Keurig and the microwave at the same time! Oh, I have one thing to say to all of you in the electrical system here. So we now have a female Shane!
Bro, now that it's just us, Florida boy to Florida boy,
Yes.
Shane should guess everyone's top 3 favorite porn stars next.
Let's f***ing
Literally,
go.
I just got out of HR.
Now I'm gonna go to HR. God.
Spencer, you better watch what you say next. The next thing that comes out of your mouth.
I thought this was a creative space. I thought this was a creative space where I can express myself.
Okay, then say one more thing. I dare you. Say it. Say it out loud.
I'm in love with Courtney.
Whoa!
Spencer, I swear to God, Spencer was giving Tinky Winky realness when he said that.
Sometimes I do that. But you know what?
What?
Before
What?
you fire me,
Yes, Spencer, I just talked with HR. They're about to fire you unless the next thing you say can redeem yourself.
Oh, okay.
Say
Guys,
it.
give me a
Say
sec. Give me a sec. Let me collect my thoughts. I don't think those cuff jeans are it. Unless it's for a practical purpose.
I'm going back to the JO booth.
I'll come with, bro.
Because there's supposed to be a meeting room.
Oh my God.
If that isn't a finale, I don't know what is.
That is 100% accurate to every morning on a shoot week at Smosh.
That was crazy.
These comments are, I was not expecting these, truly. This is another
I'm
level.
surprised we
Some
only
of
got
y'all
one. I'm surprised we only got one Chumbawamba comment.
It wasn't even Chumbawamba, it was Kumbawamba.
Was it actually Kumbawamba?
I think it was written as Kumbawamba on there.
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome. Make sure to comment Kumbawamba.
That's our new catchphrase.
First video of the day of the shoot week, and I'm already blowing my voice out.
Dude, now you know who Bobby Hill is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned some. We all learned something today. Yeah, but for real, thank you guys so much for always being in the comments and saying really nice stuff and all kinds of wacky stuff, and keep doing it. We love reading it. We love engaging with it. And next time we're on this set doing this Smosh Pit theater thing that we do, it'll be fan fiction.
Whoa.
That's right. All kinds. I've seen some of them myself. It's pretty wild. How do you guys feel about that?
Kidney.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
A little nervous.
I hope that we don't hear more about Spencer's bussy.
I hope
we do.
We will.
We will. I bet we will.
See you on the next one.
Bye.